Hello, this is Reba. Welcome to Money Tree Savings. If you're new here, I hope that you'll consider subscribing and coming back. And if you're returning, thank you very much for following me along my journey. I really appreciate you being here. Today is kind of a miscellaneous day. I have a few things I want to do, but I think I might try to do a little bit in one of my Mega Mini binders to see if I can move some of those funds from step 2 into step 3 so that I have them available for when we hit our game day and our scratcher day in step 3. So I will maybe be doing a lot, so I'm going to try to do it fast, and we'll get right into our first thing that we do. I almost forgot the first thing that we do. First thing we do is read one of these positive daisies, and then we save the low budget way amounts on the numbers that are on these. So this one is a 7. So on Sunday we'll be saving for all 7 that we pull. This one says, "You're enough exactly as you are." What a great reminder. So there we go. That's a good positive daisy. We'll let her hang out there in the tree. Okay, so then the next thing that we do every day is we roll for our savings goals. This is a savings challenge from Anna with Anna Banana Budgets. It's a freebie on her coffee shop. And what we do is just roll a color dot die every day. And that die tells us which die we're going to use to get a number to save for that day. So for Thursday, we're going to roll a D3 because we got a blue. And that D3 is telling us to save $2. So we will put a 2 right there. And we keep that money in this envelope. And I have moved all of my bank envelopes into this one binder just to see if that helps having all of the banks in here. So this is my long-term savings disc bank. And we have $26 in there. So let me see if I have... So I need $2. So I could put in the 5 and the 1, which is 6, and take out 4. And that will be putting 2 in here. And then we'll put this all back in the bank for my long-term savings disc binder. And that completes our daily savings, roll for your savings goals for today. There we go. And we can set this aside. So another thing that we do every day, and I have been doing it at the end of the day, is my daily minis. But today I think I'm going to do it at the beginning just to see if anything moves over into step 2 and let that kind of inform what we're going to do for that, for those 2 savings binders, which one we're going to play and whatnot. So for my daily minis, I start with $36 every day, and that comes into the bank that's in this binder. And then we have these cards that represent $36, the values of these cards. So I'll mix those up a little bit. We will go to our paper clip, and this is where we're going to start. I usually roll a D2, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just roll this D3 today, just to see what happens. And we will go ahead and assign these values based on the roll of the die. There we go. So I'm recording this on Wednesday evening, but this is going to be my Thursday video. So it will go up Thursday. 3 go in there. So how is your Thursday going? I hope you're having a good day. Looking forward to the weekend. It's getting ever closer, which is nice. So I'm getting pretty big numbers. Hopefully I make it all the way around with this D3. There we go. It heard me. Is that okay? We'll slow down. Oh, nope. And let's see. Yeah, we started on 7, so this one's going to get at least 1. It's getting 1. It wanted 3, so we'll put our paper clip here and we'll start on envelope 6 next time. So they all did get at least 1. And it went a little bit faster. Oh, I have it backwards. Okay. There we go. Let's pop back to the beginning here, and we will apply these values to the challenges in these envelopes. So this one got $4. And this is from Greta with Agape Book Club. which marker to use. Maybe one that doesn't put paint all over my stuff. That would be a good idea. Let's see. Let's go with this purple one. And so we have $4 and each of these icons is $2. So we can cross off 2 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, that definitely was paint. And I got a little bit on the inside of this one, but I think all the rest of the envelopes turned out okay. But oh well. Don't know much about markers or paint, obviously. I mean, acrylic did make me think that it could be paint, but yeah. Oh well. So we have $3 going into this one, and this is from Nicole with Keeley Creations, and each square is $2. So we can go 1, 2, 3 for that one. And we got $5 for envelope 3. We have this little 2 tinies that I kept together from Saving with Tiffany, and each icon on this is also worth $2. So we don't have any single marks on there, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that $5. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we got $1 for envelope 4. This is from Budget with Amanda. It was a part of a coffee perk with her membership. And these $1 squares are worth $1, so we'll just do 1 right there. Maybe we won't finish any today. I'm not sure, actually. There we go. Oh, this one got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $8 for envelope 5. This one is from Anna with Anna Banana Budgets. It says just roll with it. Each square is $2. And so we got 8. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 8 going in there. Made good progress, but that one was pretty new, so did not complete. This one needed 5 and it got 2. This is from Deborah with Boss Babe Budgets, and each of these squares is $1, so we can mark off 2 of them for that $2. And there we go. And we have this one for $3. And this is from Kimmy with Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy and Bayesian Girl Budgets on YouTube. It says, I'm just a panda standing in front of a Tuesday asking it to be a Friday. And each square is $2. So we needed 1 more for that one. And then we can put the other 2 on that one. So that's $3 applied. There we go. And then we have $3 in envelope 8. And each of these circles is $2. This is a cute little challenge from Jan with Country Girl Budgets. Little Country Girl cow. We got $3, so we can put 2 there and 1 there. Okay. That one will say 50, so it's got a ways to go, but it's so cute. Okay, we got $3 here for envelope 9, and this one is a nice Stay Cozy challenge from Lifted Up and Living, Tara. And we got $3, so we could do this $3 spot here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we have 2, 4 left. That's worked out really well, even having those different values on there besides just 1s and 2s. It's worked out pretty well. Okay, and our tinies that we keep in here all week, and we will work on these tinies through Saturday and then start the next set of tinies on Sunday. But for this week, our featured creator for this 100 Disney Sidekicks collab is Pansy Budgets, and these are the tinies that she made for the collab. And let's see, we have $4. So we got $1 more here. You can cross off that cloud with Jiminy Cricket there. And that completes that one. And then we already completed this one. So we have this one left. Okay, so we did $1. We have $3 left. I made each of these flowers $1 for this little Dory. cute flowers. So let's just go 1, 2, 3 for those 3. And then we have $1, 2, 3, $4 left, but we'll keep going if we finish it before Saturday. So there we go. We did not finish any, but we made progress, and we should definitely finish some. Well, maybe not. I don't know. In the next couple of days, we'll definitely start finishing some of these because they're all starting to get a little bit closer. So that's the daily minis that we do every day. And, oh, got my little flower stuck there. There we go. So that is complete. Put that up here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just do some from my peach binder here, which I have the money here for that because it's got quite a bit of money. That has been moved over here from our step 1 that we just did, our daily minis, moves money into these 2 binders. So we have $100 here. So let's just play a little bit of this to see if we can finish anything in here and move it over to step 3 for Friday and Saturday, where we're going to need some funds for our games and our scratchers. So $100, I'm trying to figure out how I want to break that down. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the challenge that's here. And I've been keeping all of the money in this front bank for all of the challenges. Or did I put it back out? Did I? No, I did it for my scratchers. Okay. So we'll start with this one. And let's roll a d6 just to see how much we are going to put into this challenge today. This one is from Mint Dough Co. It was her 400 YouTube subscriber thank you freebie. A little bright and cheery lemony challenge here that saves $77. We only got a 1. So let's see. Let's just put a dot on that one for 1. Let's roll again. And we got a 3. So we can get a dot on that one. Let's roll one more time. And a 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 total. I don't believe there are any 6s, but we can do that 5 and that 1. And so this needs $10 for that one. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in there. Take out 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, and I can break some of that down more if I need to, but for now we'll just bring forward this 10 that we marked off on that one. And we'll put that back in there because we definitely won't be able to finish that one, and I really do want to find one I can finish. But I also want to put a little bit in, maybe each one. This one we haven't started yet. This is also from that same set of minis from Jan with Country Girl Budgets. And this one has values 1 through 5, 5 times, so it says 75. So let's just put 5 in here to start it off. And I'll just put a dot on that one. We'll put that in there. Okay. Let's see if we can come across any that looks like it's kind of close to being able to finish. Let's put 5 in this one also. I'll just mark off that 5. We'll put a 5 down here. And this is from Kip and Lou, or the Budgeting RT on YouTube. Cute little frog there. And that will save $80. And then we have this one from Becca Can Budget. And it will save $50. And we've already saved 20, so it only has 30 left. We could finish this one, I think. For now, let's just put 10 in here. So I'll mark off this 5, this 4, and this 1. That looks like a 7 now that I colored it like that. Oh well, there we go. That's a 1. Okay, so that's 10. We'll put 10 in here for now. And then we might come back to that one since it now needs 5, 10, 15, 20 to finish. So we could do that one for sure. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do it because this one is the most, well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. That's very cute sunflowery challenge. So we'll do the 2 and the 3 for 5. 1 and 4 for 5. Put the 5 back and take a 10. This is just me keeping track. And the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for 10. Okay. So now I can put back, this saves 50. So I can do the 2 10s back and take a 20. And a 10 and 2 5s back for that other 20, and then here's a 10. So there's $50. And we can write on here that it saved 50. It's completed on 1/29/26. It's from S2 Peach, and it's going to S3, and we already did our boxes and our collabs this week, so what we have left this week is our games and our scratchers, so that's where we're going to put it. We're going to put it in G and S, games and scratchers. Okay, so this is going to go in the back of that binder. Still haven't completely figured out this process of separating this money. I may not want to keep it separated like I have it here, but we'll see. I thought it'd be easy for the times when I need to see like what has money and what doesn't, and maybe what has the most money, what needs money, or whatever. So I will stick this in here because that's where it's going to go. So that's $50 more in there. Let's see where we're at. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 133 for both games and scratchers. I would like it a little bit more so we can see if we can finish anything else. And we need a replacement for that. So we have this one from Superior Budgets. It was a 400 sub thank you set of minis on as a freebie on her coffee shop. And this will save 75 and has numbers 1 through 5. So we will put that one in there to start next for that envelope because it has set amounts. Okay, let's see. We have this one from Kimmy with Kimmy's Budgets or Beijing Girl Budgets on YouTube. And this saves a total of 36. You know, the way I marked that, it is kind of hard to see. So we've done the 5, the 4, and the 1, and the 5 already. So that leaves 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 21. All right, let's do this 3 and 2 for now. We'll put in 5, and then we'll just wait and see if we come back to that. Okay, and then we have this one, and this is from Lisa Grateful Me. I had forgotten who it was last time, but it is Lisa Grateful Me on YouTube, and it is the Happy Mailbox Co. on Etsy. And it's just a beautiful scenery. There's a whole set of the different states, and this is the one for Hawaii. And it has numbers 1 through 3. let's come up in this corner and save a 3 and a 2. 3 and 2. And put 5 in this one. I don't know the total that it saves, but it looks like it has quite a few numbers still left there. So that's really beautiful. Okay, so we are back where we started. And I think the only one that's close to finishing is that one from Kimmy. And I think that would work. We could go ahead and, let's see, we could do 3 and 2 for 5, 4 and 1 for 5, so I'll bring a 10, put that back, 3 and 2 for 5, and that just leaves this 1 for 1. And it saves 36, so let's see what we have here. Whoa. 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. Let's see what's in the bank here. From previous times played, we can do 20, 35, 36. And I'm going to put those 5s and a 10. Take a 20. Actually, I'll put the 20s and a 10, put a 50 in here. Okay, so we finished this one for 36. And 36 on 129, 26, S2 Peach, 2 S3 Games and Scratchers. So I can put this in here. Just put it in like this, and then we will have some funds for Friday and Saturday when we play our Games and Scratchers. I'm looking forward to that because I'm going to do like a whole randomized gameplay for that, for this whole binder, and I put all my games and scratchers into this one binder. So I will be numbering all of these envelopes and then finding a method to determine which one. I think I might even take the games and scratchers and mix them up in there. I'm not sure. That might not matter. But anyway, that's what we're going to do, and then we'll let a randomized gameplay decide which envelope we're working, so we'll be going back and forth between games and scratchers. I thought that might add a little bit more variety to the video. There we go. Alright, so what we have left here from that 100 is 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 24. And I think I will just put this back in my peach bank. So that's 29. I'm going to put these 4 1s in here and grab 2 2s. And the 10s and grab a 20. Alright. So there we go. That is another set of minis. Those are, I call my mega minis because they're higher. Oh, I need to put one in that envelope for the one we finished. Okay, so now let's pull this one in that we talked about before. This is from Saving with Tiffany. It's a cute little penguin sledding. So it saves 46. I think I might need to fold it. Let me see if I can. Oh no, it'll be fine. So we'll put that one there, and we'll have that one for next week. All right, so we did our step 1. we did some of our step 2. And then what's left for today is a little bit more in step 4. Because on Sunday we do long-term savings in the back of this binder where we do, well, we still have to come in and pay for our daisies, but we get the amount for our daisies and then we'll pay for them when we come back Sunday. But we don't make it into the front part of this, in this section of this binder, so, oh, I'm off camera, so sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking everything every which way. Okay. Everybody calm down. It's gonna be fine. Alright. There we go. So the front part of this is where I have my Lemon Ivy scratchers. I created a book out of 30 scratchers that I got from Lemon Ivy in a mystery pack that are all super amazing and cool. And then I have this book called Dream of an Adventure Savings Challenge book from the Budget Evolution. And I got the printable, the download. And it just has such a good variety of challenges. I've been playing on it for a long time because there's a lot in here. I think there's 12. And so I want to play some in there today. And then I also have my vacation scratchers that I keep in this box here. So we'll work on some of those. So that's my plan for today. I have $100 that was already in my step 4 bank. So I was going to use that for this. And I think what I will do is take 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I'm going to break this down kind of in bigger bills like this. I'm going to put 20 forward, and we're going to try to put 20 in this book and see where that gets us. So I'm going to set this way actually. There you go. And I'm going to roll a d20 to see which page we're going to start on. So here we go. We'll roll that d20 and we're going to start on page 2, which this came numbered. There it is. I was like, I know there's a number on here because there's the 3, there's the 2. So this one I think was almost done. Yeah, this was kind of a follow the path and it had a roll and save. And we are here. It's kind of hard to see because there's such beautiful images on here and the little icons kind of blend in a little bit. But we have 2 spots left, and they are these directional sign spots, and what I was using to get a number for each of those is my phase 10 cards. So I think you can still see that. So we will, let's just go. Usually I roll a die to see how many spots we're going to move, but there's only 2 left, so let's just go ahead and do them. We got a 6. I don't know if that will show up. Let's just use this. We got a 6 and a 6. Okay, so we're going to finish that with 12. Yeah, $20 probably won't get us very far. But this one is done. I think there's some others that are done. Oh, okay, I was putting a square around the page number and putting the date. Okay, so we finished this one. Put a check mark on 1/29/26. There we go. And this is another one where I keep all of the money in one envelope for each of the challenges. So there we go. Page 2 is done. Page 1 just has 1 spot on it. No, it doesn't. It's got 4. They go this way. Never mind. So let's roll our d12 and see where we're going to go next. Let me use this calendar. Oh dear. Okay, calculator to keep track of how much we have used so far. So we could go over that 20 a bit if we needed to. See if I put it there. I think it shows okay. All right. And the book is still there. Okay. So we're at 12. I rolled a 12. My mouth is not working with me today, but that's all right. It'll be okay. This one, I think I was supposed to set a value for each symbol, so like each one could have been $1 or something like that, but I've been doing, it appears, a random roll and save, even though there's lots of circles there, so it's probably not the best idea, but let's keep going with it for now, at least till we finish this row, and then maybe for the final 3 rows we might pick a number to use for all of them. But this one is D4 with no special action, so just a D4. So let's roll a D4 and see what we get. We got a 4. So we'll go +4. We're at 16. I know sometimes I got the idea for using cards to get a random die, and I started with just my cards for the dice, but I also get random numbers from my cards, so I needed something that did both. So I created this deck that has a deck of cards like this, and then an Alice in Wonderland deck of cards so I can tell them apart. And then these are for dice, and the Alice cards are for a deck of cards. Identifies a deck of cards that I'm going to use. But I got the idea for just using cards to get a random die from Kimmy with Bayesian Girl Budgets. And sometimes when she will pull one of her roll call, I think she calls them roll call cards, she will use them twice. I'm going to do that this time because I like that D4 for this right now. Okay, so this time it got a 1. So 16 plus 1 does not equal 20. I don't know what I did, right? Because we had 12 on the first page and 5 on this page. Yeah, that's what I expected. 17. All right. I think it's about time to shuffle those again, because when my discard gets too full, then I just shuffle, even though I'll have some remaining here, but I'll reshuffle the whole deck. All right, I do want to go ahead, let's go ahead and see what, if I pull this, what it is. Okay, so that is a D8 because it's an 8, and then the heart means +3. So it's roll a D8 and add 3. So this is my D8. And let's see what we get. 6 plus 3 is 9. So we will put a 9 there. And just so you know, this is a blue black color, number 19 in the click art. So so we're adding 9 plus 9 equals 26. So I put in 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then have 25, 6. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. You know, 26. I feel like I should maybe be putting about 30 in each one of these, because I don't get to them very often, and I hate to just do such a little bit. So let's roll one more time and see what page we get. 9, 10. I think 10. Okay, 10 is also almost done, but it has, each space is $6. So even 3 of them would be 18, and then that last one is 15. So I think we could only afford really to do 1 here. So let's just go ahead and mark off one of these spaces. It gets us a little bit closer, and we will put another 6 in here for 32 total. So I'm going to put this 6 back. And I'll put that 20 in for 2 10s. So now I have 32. All right, that's made a little bit more progress. But this I got on Etsy. Like I said, it's from the Budget Evolution. And it has Wipeout, Shut the Box, Intersecting Dice, Save the Amount. Each of these were $2. Roll and Save. Save the Amount. Each of these already had numbers. This was the Wipeout. This one you save an amount per icon. There's 4 different ones there. There's just, and this is Intersecting Dice, Roll and Saves. So it's just a lot of really cool things in here, just FYI. And it's beautiful. got a couple of intersecting dice games. Yeah, and you could do like whatever you want with some of these that have just icons. You can do a save the amount or roll and save, whichever you want. But it's a great little book, and I've really enjoyed it, and I've saved a lot of money with it. So let me take this off of here. Let me see where we're at right now. So we're adding 32. And so that brings our current balance in here to, well, I'm going to take these 2s and a 1 and take a 5. So we're at $50, $70, $85, and we've already cashed out no, this is part 2. We cashed out on 12/31 for $213, but we had already cashed out prior to that. I think I've cashed out on this one a couple of times for $1,000. I had already saved $1,000 in here from, I wasn't doing the dates early on, but sometime in October through November. I put a lot of money in here. So yeah, and then I moved that, and then on 12/31 I moved 213. And then now we have, oh, I guess I've been writing down what I did each time. So on this next round, this is the second time we've played it in this round, 129.26, and we saved 32. So our new balance is 85, and that is what we have. So I guess I'm just kind of using that paper like a tracker. So there we go. Put that in there. Yeah, so this has been a great saver, probably because I used those really high options for getting random numbers, but you could do it much lower. Obviously, you could use $1 per icon everywhere, or $2 or 50 cents. You could do it a lot of different ways, but it's really fun. So that is that. Let's move to the vacation scratcher box. So I will set this up here. Let's see what we want to put into these scratchers today. Let's start with this one on top. Let me get my, and let's see what we have left here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, $68. So, and what I've been doing is just working 6 at a time and keeping the money in here. So I'm going to set those there. And we will just work here. So far this one we've scratched a 9, so let's roll a d6 and see what we get. We got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one is from The Budgeting Introvert. It says Chasing Sunsets, and I think it's just the most beautiful image. I love it so much. And it will save $75. So today this one is saving $5 for us. Or we're saving $5 for this one. I don't know. However you look at it. Let's see. Let's just do it this way. So that one's $5. Move it to the back and bring up the next one. This one is from Party Planner Papery. It says, Come Get Lost With Me, part of a little travel set. And we roll on this one, and we got a 2, so we'll go on 2. And we got 4 here. So we can add 4 to that. Puts us at 9. Okay. Then we have this one that says, If Crabby, Return to the Beach, and this came from Wild Everest. I got it on Etsy, and last time we scratched there, so we got a 5, Not really sure what direction we were going, but let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's a 7. Try not to shake the table too much because I do less editing on this one maybe. 7. So we're at 16 with that. Okay, then we have this one from Budgeting for Me. And I just thought it was a really beautiful beach scene with all the colorful umbrellas. This will say 40 total. We've scratched a 4 so far. And we got a 2, so we'll go 1, 2. See what's here. Got a 5. So some of these are smaller, like this 40, and some of them are much larger, like that 200, and this one. This one is a mystery, but the amounts are 5 through 25, so I think that's going to be pretty hefty. So we're going to lay this down. You can still see it. Plus 5, we're at 21. Oh boy, let's see what happens on these big ones. I should have done them first, but here we are. So last time we needed a lower number and we managed to get a 5 on this one that's 5 through 25. So let's roll a dice. Roll this d6 and see where it takes us. So we got a 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we get. 13. Okay. So we will add 13 for this one. That's got us to 34. Let's see. All right. This one, the first scratch was a 20. These range 1 through 30. So there's a 1 in here. Okay, let's see. And I think I did that as a test scratch when I first got this because I was very curious how the scratching would work on an actual photo, and it worked just fine. So we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Up. So 25. Okay. Well, we hit each one of these once, but it's going to take a lot of the money that we had, but that's okay. Actually, what I might do is just go ahead and plus 25. Oh yeah, because I'm already at 59 and I only have 68. So that just leaves $9. So when I put that 25 in there, okay. So I think I'm just going to stay in this set and we'll do the lemon ivy ones first next time. So that's what I'm going to do. So we have 59 there. 50, 60, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, minus 68. Yep, $9 left. So let's scratch one of these. It doesn't say the range on them, but it saves 75, so hopefully we'll be okay. I think we finished up here with that 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we get. Maybe we had that. I can't remember. We got a 6. All right. So that works. So we'll save that 6. So that's all of it but 3. So I'm just going to take this. And I'll put in these 2 ones and 1 for that 5. So we're going to put 50, 65. I'm going to put this back 1. So we will start. Get it in the right order. We'll start with this one next time. And we'll put this in the bank. And when we finish one, we'll take the money out of the bank and put the scratcher into the completed for the month, whatever month it finishes. So this 65 adding to this brings us to 111, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 111. All right, so why don't we just turn this in for 100. There we go. So on those 6 scratchers so far, we have 111. And this is my memories box. So all of these will go to my memories savings fund as they complete. When they go into the month end for whatever month they finish, then they will move directly at the month end cash out into the memory fund. So that's what those are saving for. And for me, that means holidays, vacations, anything that gives us an opportunity to make a memory. That's the fund that we can use when we need money to do those things. So the $3 I'm going to move into my IOU fund. Let's see. Yeah, I got 3 here. I can mark off a 2 and a 1. Okay. I'm just kind of tracking that. And we will put this in here. Move that there. So that takes care of that. And I think we have done all, that's that $3. So I think with that, we have done all of the things. We did our daily savings, our daily roll for your savings, arm sleeves. We did some step 2 to move some funds into step 3 for Friday and Saturday. And we did some step 4. So that was a lot of fun. And tomorrow is Friday, which was game day. But like I said, I'm going to combine them. So we'll be just doing a randomization through the envelopes and the challenges in this binder. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And maybe we'll do it again on Saturday. We'll see how that goes. So anyway, I really appreciate you coming along for the things that we were accomplishing today. I had fun. I hope you did too. And I hope I will see you back here tomorrow and that you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.